Hey, welcome back, everyone. We're here today with Charlene Patton of the Kansas Soybean Commission.
And she is showing us how to make a quick spiral roll. Sounds fun, Charlene?
Don't we always need that little extra thing to add to a meal? We might have the whole main dish, we have the salad we made earlier, but it's nice to have that quick recipe that you can just add to a meal. And this is that recipe that you'll want to keep.
Cool.
It's 1 can of crescent rolls, and you can see that I've just unrolled that there. And then do you see that where the preparation is for that? We're just going to push those together. And Shane, I'm going to have you do that while we make this. Okay. This is the spread that we're going to put on the inside. It's 1/3 cup of softened cream cheese, the soy cream cheese, and you're going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped red pepper. That's just sweet bell pepper, but you could definitely use a spicy pepper in here if you wanted to. And then this is green onion, 2 tablespoons of that. And then we have some garlic powder there that we'll add into that just for some extra flavor. You can adjust that however you want, which is one of the great things about actually cooking yourself is you can make those adjustments. Thank you, you did perfect.
That is a solid job there.
You did. And so now what we're going to do is just put that on there, and then we are just going to spread it. And because the cream cheese is softened, it doesn't take much at all to do this. This would be a great recipe for kids to do this summer. And you know, they can use their imaginations and maybe do all kinds of things for filling. You could do peanut butter, you could make it with cinnamon, you could do cinnamon and sugar like little cinnamon rolls. Let them dream up what they would like to put in there. And then what we're going to do, and I'll turn this here because we're going to roll it the long way. And just like a jelly roll, we'll move this here and just roll it up, and then we're going to cut it into 16 1-inch pieces, put that on our baking sheet. These actually will bake at 375 for about 14 minutes is all. Then what we're going to do is, I find the best way to do, and hey, we're talking about summer and children. This would be another activity for them to do to practice their math. How are we going to get 16 pieces out of this?
Fractions lesson, huh?
Exactly. So we're going to cut it in half. We have 8, cut it again here, and we have 4, and then cut each one of those again. And that'll just help them to remember this summer when they're home. Then what I like to do is, I'll get one of these that's in the center more, then turn that upside down there on it, and you're going to just smash it down a little bit. That way you're going to get to see all that filling. Put that on your baking sheet and bake that at 375 for about 14 minutes until they're nice brown. So easy to make, and to have that hot bread that's going to go with that salad or whatever you want to add to your meal.
And looks kind of fancy, too.
It does,
looks a lot harder than it actually was, for sure.
That's right.
All right, well, we appreciate that. Also, over here on the other side of the table, you see the finished product here, but over here, these are things that you can add to your meal, too, also with soy protein.
A lot of people ask, you know, what are soy protein foods? And then these are the ones that you can get soy protein in. When we talk about soy nuts, we have the soy protein in the powder form that you can actually add to drinks if you're wanting to add that extra protein. We have cereal there, and that's got an added soy protein in it too that makes it fun to eat for and a very nutritious cereal. A lot of times when people think of soy, it's because they're allergic to something else and they're looking for that option. So we have the soy nut butter that if you have a peanut allergy is there for you. Certainly with the soy milk there, if you're lactose intolerant, that's a choice for you as well. And with the soy milk, there's vanilla, there's chocolate, and regular or original flavor. Then right there in front of that is those soybeans, and you can get black soybeans, you can get yellow canned soybeans, and the benefit of using those in your Mexican food or in chilies and soups is that, again, you're getting the nutrition from that protein. And then I've got the vegetable oil there because we've talked about it before. The only ingredient in there is soybeans. So we want to thank our Kansas farmers for growing soybeans because they are used in a lot of things. And I might add real quick, in Kansas, the main use of our soybeans is to feed livestock. So they feed the beef, pork, poultry in Kansas. That's the main use of soybeans here in our state.
Well, definitely a reason to celebrate this month. And since it is Soy Foods Month, I always ask you, but especially this month, have to ask, Why is incorporating these soy foods in our diet so important?
You know, the Food and Drug Administration has still said that we need to have 25 grams of soy protein every day. Helps lower the risk of heart disease was one of the main things. But we do have a publication here that's available. It's on our website, or if you call our 800 number for the recipes, we'll send that out to you. It has the latest nutrition information. It has quite a nice article about the clean label. And clean label is just a way of saying it has less ingredients in the package. With soybeans, just soybeans, helps us in selecting our food. So we'll make that available to anyone.
Nice. And when you send that out, will you send the duck in the green hat with it or no?
I did that for Frank. We need that rain, and I brought that. Maybe we'll get some for our farmers.
Okay, you did that for Frank. Well done. Okay, here's some information about the Kansas Soybean Commission. We will be right back. Thanks, Charlene.